right, and welcome back. We have New Haven Youth and Family Services. We have Doreen Quinn and Chris Cates. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So New Haven, let's see, what is it? It's caring, equipping.
And restoring hope for one child, one family, and one community at a time.
Fantastic. So Doreen, tell us a little bit about New Haven Youth and Family Services.
So you just heard a little bit about our mission. New Haven is 52 years old. We're located in Vista, but serve all of San Diego County. We have a special education program, a school, a non-public school, which is publicly funded private education. We have a residential treatment program working with kids who have serious mental health issues, family dysfunction, trouble in school, who might need some intensive mental health treatment. And then we have outpatient mental health, wraparound services, and therapeutic behavioral services where we can go into the family's home and help them support their youngster and being successful in education primarily, but also remain in their home and not need any further psychiatric or outpatient intervention.
So it is a residential facility for
emotionally disturbed and at-risk youth.
Wow. And
yes.
How many clients, how many youth do you serve?
So at any one moment, we're serving over 200 youth. We have beds or capacity for 36 young men in our residential program. We're serving more and more youth in the public sector, in their homes and in the community, in a way so that we can prevent the likelihood of having to be removed from the home.
Great. And so some of the other programs that you offer, besides the residential program, you said that you had go ahead.
A school. We have a school. Our teachers are all special ed credentialed. And really what we're trying to do is establish some success in the student, teach them how to be a student again, and of course catch them up so that they're at grade level and performing so that they're able to graduate.
And Chris, I hear you also have another program here at the New Haven Youth and Family Services, the Welcome Home Project. Am I saying that?
Yeah, that's our capital campaign,
okay.
And we've been working on that for some time because our programs haven't always matched the product. Or sorry, the presentation hasn't always matched the product. Mm-hmm. And so we have a quality service that we're providing people, but the exterior needed to catch up. Mm-hmm. And so we've been in the process of raising money to rebuild the campus and do the exterior. And we've been underway for a couple years now. And we're actually right now, if you came to our campus, you'd see a lot of bulldozers as we've just taken out the parking lot. And so it's exciting. It really needs to, because the idea is the environment needs to be redeeming. These are boys that are lost who need to come to an environment where they feel comfortable and they can be educated and get mental health services. And we don't want the environment to be distracting.
Now, is it only boys? Is it boys and girls, or?
We serve boys in our residential program and in our school. And then we serve both males and females in our outpatient programs.
Just knowing a little bit about some of the climate here in North County, San Diego, with homelessness and some of our behavioral health issues, Tri-City having to shut down some things. Have you seen any, how does that impact what you do? Because you're in Vista, correct?
That's correct.
Yeah, has you seen more people trying to get in the program, or just wondering?
The youth that we serve really have to kind of work through a whole number of interventions prior to coming to us, and we're really at the most intensive end of mental health and special education services. Mm-hmm. So they kind of work through the whole system to get to us. And I think that the lack of other mental health or early intervention is certainly impacting youth, and they're coming in more desperate need for services.
I think what you're doing is it seems quite groundbreaking. People might think it's simple, but I know there must be so much involved. So how can someone become involved to help youth in New Haven Youth and Family Services?
There's a lot that we can do. We have a wonderful group called the Friends of New Haven, who I would say deserve the credit for launching the Welcome Home Project to get us going. And they put on a fundraiser every year. And so what we do is try to be relevant to these boys and provide more than just the education and mental health, but to create an environment. And it takes a village to do that. And so the community, stepping in and providing donations specifically for a certain project we're doing is essential.
I think it's really important just to add that one of our our major approaches with this particular population who has failed in a number of other settings, that we knew that we needed to be transformational. We needed to be fundamentally different than anything else they've ever experienced. So we have a large wood shop. The Friends have funded that. We have community members who donate shop equipment. Tony Gwen was a big supporter in the onset that allowed us to build this shop. Our kids manufacture furniture for sale, and really it's a place for them to experience their first success. We have a culinary arts program, a catering program that our students run, and again, it's just that whole sense of self-efficacy, a purpose for themselves, and the relevance for their education.
Yeah, the relevance is key to connect the dots for these boys between school and work, because a lot of them come to school and they don't see the point in it. And we have to really grab their attention and help them see that everything they're doing does translate to something in the real world. And when we can connect those dots through these vocational programs, we find success.
Well, I want to thank you both for coming on our program to talk about all the wonderful work that New Haven is doing
Thank you
right
for-
there in Vista.